That's short. We always like saying that. Breaking ball low at 2-1. Jermaine Palacios at second base. Feliciano is at first. Outfield, Meadows in left. Jonathan Davis in center. Brendan Davis in right. Ground ball to first. Feliciano scoop it off his shoe tops. Easy underhand flip to Castro, covering the bag at first.
We're aware
3-1. Josh
that you
Lester
may
grounds out.
experience a service
James
interruption
McCann's gonna
and
get
are
another
working
at-bat.
to resolve the issue as soon as possible.
Castro originally signed by the Giants in
apologize
2015. The Cubs picked him
Any
up
inconvenience
for the 2022 season off of waivers, and then the Tigers signed him in the offseason. Most of the year at AAA. 46 innings of work. High walks, high strikeouts, and by high walks I mean 31 walks in 46 innings. Just got 12 innings in the major leagues, so kind of an interesting major league career. Breaking ball misses high and tight. Gervin Castro debuted in 2021.
All right,
what?
Major league debut,
Walk
13
around, go
innings,
around the other way,
0
go
earned
home.
runs.
Plus, we
Breaking
got to
ball
stop
for
at
a strike at the
Walgreens,
bottom of the
too.
strike zone, and then last year 12 innings and 14 runs. So, two different experiences in limited time for Gervin Castro. 1-2, swinging a foul right at home plate. James McCann wants another at-bat. He's getting a fourth at-bat, and to say that's a rarity is an understatement. You almost never see guys get 4 at-bats in a spring game.
Yeah, we figure he made the long trip. He deserves it.
Let's get that extra at-bat. The 1-2 swing and a foul tip. Nope, just a swing and a miss, because ball popped out of the glove of the new catcher, Donnie Sands, but he did not get a piece of it. It just popped out of his glove. It is a strikeout of James McCann. Donnie Sands picked up in that Philadelphia trade with Philadelphia. Bierling, Maton, and now Donnie Sands all have been in this game today. Ground ball softly to second base. Charging, scooping Palacios, and he flipped to first to just get Kyle Stowers batting for a fourth time. But out goes 4-3. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 9-4 Baltimore in exhibition baseball. Sunny Lakeland, Florida. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
This is Matt Paul, Executive Vice President, DTE, with an important safety message. Wednesday's major ice storm took down several thousand power lines. We're urging everyone, especially kids and pets, to please stay out of their yards. Be on the lookout for fallen wires. Stay 25 feet away from them and anything they may be touching, as those could also be electrified. And report down power lines by calling 1-800-477-4747. Please, stay safe.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. 1-800-CALL-SAM is always a free call. And your fast, confidential consultation is always free too. And for over 50 years, our no-fee guarantee means you don't pay us a fee unless we win your case. If you're hurt in an accident, get the Bernstein advantage. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM. What do you have to lose? It's free.
1-800-CALL-SAM.
Jack Dimmer Lincoln on Michigan Avenue in the heart of Dearborn has amazing incentives when you pre-order your luxury Lincoln. Go to dimmerlincoln.net and choose your luxury Lincoln. Custom build your Lincoln with the color and options you need. All customized with extra incentives. This month, pre-order the 2022 Lincoln Nautilus, 2022 Lincoln Corsair, or the 2022 Lincoln Aviator and receive an additional $1,000 in first payment assistance. Pre-order your Lincoln online at dimmerlincoln.net. Call or stop by at Jack Dimmer Lincoln on Michigan Avenue in the heart of Dearborn and experience the Dimmer difference.
Hey, baseball fans, Mike Valenti here. If you're looking for a great trip to plan, go do something fun, how about Vegas? The D.com, the D Las Vegas. It's your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
So we'll just play it by ear. Oh, the internet. We'll just play it by ear.
Experience the Denver difference. Dan Dickerson and Jim Price, glad to have you along with the bottom of the 6th inning, 9-4 Baltimore exhibition baseball from Joker Martin Stadium in Lakeland, Florida. Meadows, Feliciano, and Palacios for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They're down 9-1, scored 3 last inning. Matt Bierling showing the power that we know is in there. He's trying to tap into more of that power this year by getting the ball off the ground, and I'd say he was successful.
Yes, he was.
Not at bat.
The ball jumped out here.
Hit the foul pole. I thought it was going to stay well fair, and then all of a sudden there it is banging off the top of the foul pole. The strike one to Parker Meadows, who debuted with a bang yesterday. Pitch a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. His home run to right. Just remember how excited the Tigers were to get Parker Meadows with the 40th pick of the draft. The year he was drafted, soft fly ball to left. Over and in to make the catch. Is Cowser, the left fielder. For Parker Meadows, that was the guy the Tigers were thrilled to get with that 40th pick. That was 5 years ago now out of high school in Georgia. He's still just 23 years old. And with all the improvements he made last year, Jim, absolutely somebody to keep an eye on.
There's a future for that young man.
The skill package is a little bit of everything. The power, the speed, defensive abilities in center field. Mario Feliciano takes a strike on the outside corner.
First thing I remember about him, noticed about him, was his speed. I mean, he was like a jackrabbit. Still is.
Still is. Hasn't lost it, huh? Feliciano swings, fouls it out of play. Kyle Dowdy is the new pitcher for the Orioles. .6'1", 210-pound righty, works from the stretch on the third base side of the rubber. The strike 2, ground ball to third base. Scooped up, easy toss over to first. Josh Lester now in at third base for the Orioles, makes the play. 2 up and 2 down. Jim, I would say, but now we've seen 2 long half innings in this game today. But I think what we're noticing with the pitch clock, the innings, the 1, 2, 3 innings are quick. Now that sounds obvious, and yet sometimes with all the time that is taken in between pitches, 1, 2, 3 innings aren't always quick. But when a pitcher's rolling and he's getting outs, the innings where there's not much happening, even if there's a base runner or 2, those innings are going much quicker.
Oh, yes.
And they don't always.
No, but they are.
Swing and a miss. And even though that was about a, 40-minute top half of the 5th inning.
Right.
Hey, at least it moved.
It sure did. It was because there were line drives everywhere.
The base runners were moving. Zach Short at the plate, the 1-1 swing and a miss. Talked with Zach today about the violation last year on the pitch clock, but also talked about his swing. I said, your swing looks a little bit different, and you're really, really trying to get back to the swing that he had earlier in his career. Fastball up, and Jim, for him, it's all about just staying.
Oh, the farm sound.
It kind of goes back to the term J.D. Martinez's career around.
About
The ability to
Banjo's face.
stay in the strike zone longer, so your bat path is on plane longer. 2-2, up and in. Remember, J.D. always said it wasn't about launch angle for him. It was about staying in the strike zone as long as possible, to hit as many pitches, different kinds of pitches as possible, as hard as possible.
Miguel Cabrera.
Yep. 3-2. A little bit low. Zach Short saw that one well. Orioles thought they had an inning strikeout. Zach Short knew he had a walk. Fourth walk drawn by the Tigers. We'll be tracking kind of the walk rate in the spring.
We tried. It was too crowded.
It's not always a great indicator of how the offense may or may not have changed.
Too crowded.
But given how this was
we
a very
tried.
long offense the last several years, Jonathan Davis at the plate, Brendan Davis at the plate. There are 2 Davises. Swings and fouls it out of play. We will be watching it because it's kind of the leading indicator of how well your hitters are doing staying in the strike zone. The strike 1 up in the strike zone, where A.J. Hinch always makes the distinction between being patient and being selective. Being patient means you're trying to see a lot of pitches. Selective to A.J. Hinch means you're trying to hit the right pitches and take the other ones. And that's the That's an important distinction, Jim, that the Tigers are trying to really ingrain in the brains of every one of their hitters.
That's basic, no question.
So they don't talk about walks, but it's about which pitches you're going to attack. And he says when the offense is clicking, that's when you are drawing walks, because we're being selective, not trying to hit every pitch thrown. And let's face it, we had many games in recent years where
Your ring looks exactly like Papa Wayne's ring.
That's right.
Or not.
They figure, hey, you know what? We need to hit a bomb here. So they rub the swing from their heels, get out of that good hitting feeling.
2-2 pitches high and tight. But again, walks are a reflection of your ability to stay disciplined, not only in the strike zone, but within the strike zone at the pitches that you see. Dave's got a severely closed stance. You don't see many of those anymore. 3-2, runner goes, swinging a tap foul. Zach Short, the runner at first. Tigers down 9-4. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning.
No, the closed stances are far and few between. In my heyday, there were a lot of them. I was always believed if you opened up a little bit, you saw the ball a little bit better. But to each their own. You hit 309 in Little League. You have an open stance?
312, Jimmy. 312. No batting gloves.
Wow.
Wood bats.
Wow.
That's right. 3-2, swinging a pop-up foul and out of play.
So did you have an open stance?
For what team, remember? The Pirates.
That's right. My old team.
You and I having
That's right. That's right. But did you have an open stance?
I believe I had no clue when I was doing it there. So probably pretty neutral stance. That's what we were taught, I think, back in the day. 3-2. A little bit low. Davis draws a one. And then the final piece for A.J. Hinch, talking about selective versus patient. So when you see the ball better and you're throwing the right pitches, it not only just can draw a walk, but it affects future at-bats as well.
Sure it does.
Things that he has talked about this spring is the number of chases that the Tigers had, Jim, not just as a team last year, but in 3-ball counts.
That was incredible.
And I think this is how you translate into, stay more disciplined in the strike zone. Well, here can be the result. And they'll go to individual hitters and say, you left this many walks on the table by chasing.
That's right.
In a 3-ball count.
Well, it was endless. I mean, that was crazy.
And in some cases, it was as many as 25 or 30 or even 40 walks over the course of a season.
Really is.
Because you chased in a 3-ball count. And I think some hitters aren't going to change, but at least that might hit home in terms of, if I did that, line drive base hit into right, that's going to score Zach Short, who will be cut off on the infield. Line drive base hit for Jermaine Palacios. And the Tigers keep chipping away. A lot of time left in this game. Tigers now trail 9-5.
Still chip away theory, baby. That's right. No question about it. You've seen this happen a lot, especially in the spring. I mean, you never know what's going to happen when you put the other crew in there, the extra players.
In spring training games, when you get to the back end of the bullpen,
you just never know.
You absolutely never know. But this is the kind of rally that, let's face it, A.J. Hinch is looking for. This is exhibition ball, but
not
when
sure.
you are more selective and you
when
draw
the Wings
more walks,
play.
This is how you can start an uprising with 2 outs. Walk, single. You just give yourself a chance to put together big innings more often. And big innings were, let's face it, few and far between last year. Swinging a foul out of play. I don't really actually remember any big innings. I'm sure there were a couple.
Well, there were very few. We know that. You can probably count them with one hand. It was lonesome time.
And we're not gonna talk about last year a ton, but it just, you have to. I think the thing we're trying to point out is the job that Scott Harris had in turning around this offense that was historically bad because of the Tigers' impatient hitters who chased, hitters who swung and missed a lot. You do it by bringing in a bunch of guys who have an understanding of the strike zone. And have the ability to take a pitch, draw a walk to get on base. But you have better context.
You have to be comfortable in the batter's box, number one. I mean, you can't be stiff. Ted Williams always said, be ready, but be relaxed. It's that simple mind thought.
Donnie Sands at the plate, swinging a foul. The Tigers were asked to give up Cody Clemens in that deal with Gregory Soto. This is when Donnie Sands got added to the deal. And this is an intriguing catcher, Jim. Worked very, very hard on his catching skills. He's gone from being very raw back there to an accomplished receiver. Swing and a miss on a fastball up. He strikes out here. Tigers add a run with 2 outs. Walk single. The RBI goes to Palacios. We go to the 7th inning in Lakeland. 9-5. 9-5 Baltimore on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
This week on Little Caesars, the slices and the sticks. Will Marcy order pizza? Will Daisy choose Italian cheese sticks? Or will all the dinner drama come to an end with the arrival of Little Caesars Slices and Sticks, which is half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. Get Little Caesars hot and ready slices and sticks, or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
Plus tax where applicable. Available at participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Latino Hawaii and third-party online sites.
From the biggest of big games to the littlest of the little.
There you go! Run, team! No, first base! Go, run!
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places.
How about your ring being white gold?
Meijer.com/community.
Whether it's on the field or in the workplace, teamwork is always the key to success. So if you're interested in changing careers to be part of a winning team, make your move to United Wholesale Mortgage. UWM has open positions that give you the opportunity to show off your skills, strengthen your talents, and build a career that truly makes an impact on people's lives, helping them fulfill the dream of homeownership. Check out UWMcareers.com today.
Download the PointsBet app today and use code TRIPLE to get free spins up to $800. PointsBet, your move. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Brought to you by General RV, Michigan's premier RV dealer for sales, service, and parts. Also by Comerica Bank. One bank has been proudly committed to Michigan since 1849. Comerica Bank. To learn more, visit Comerica.com/committed. Jackson Holliday at the plate. Each team has swapped out every position player. Holliday, left-handed batter, takes a pitch low and away. New Tigers pitcher,
Brennan Hannafy.
2-0 to Holliday, a little bit low, and it's quickly 3-0. Left side of the infield shifts to the right, but not a full shift. The 3-0 up and away. And on 4 pitches, Jackson Holliday draws a walk to lead off the 7th inning. 9-5 Orioles on top. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Hannafy originally drafted by the Orioles, 4th round 7 years ago out of high school in Virginia. Tigers signed him as a minor league free agent this offseason. Really solid numbers. We'll say Double-A last year with the Blue Bay Sox. 44 innings. Opponents hit just .213 with very little power. Walk rate of 3, strikeout rate of 8 per 9. Kobe Mayo at the plate. Right-handed batter, broke his bat. 95.
Yeah. That's right. Get him in the batter's box. He wanted to go back and put some pine tar on his bat. And the umpire said, "Oh no, you're taking enough time. Get in here." Beautiful.
Strike one pitch low and away. This is another one of the Orioles' top prospects. He's just 21 years old, 7th-ranked prospect. Sometimes it doesn't mean anything if you're the 7th-ranked prospect in a bad farm system.
No, but
if you're the 7th-ranked prospect in this farm system,
that's good.
That is saying something. Swing and a miss.
And turn blink around with your ring.
1-2 and could not find it, and Kobe Mayo strikes out. He's got some serious power in that right-handed bat. Hannafy last year again at Double-A, much tougher on righties than lefties. Absolutely shut them down. There's Terry, right-handed batter, steps to the plate and takes a strike on the outside corner. Shades up the middle at second. The 0-2 swing a fly ball right field. Right to Brendan Davis. Over and make the catch. A couple of steps to his right. One of the first times that we've seen a ball hit on the line that was actually called.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in the right place at the right time.
2 down men on first. Gives it up to
Cold.
Robert Nystrom. Pitches a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, just misses the mark. Every single player that the Tigers targeted to pick up, Holiday goes swinging a tap foul. Sometimes it's obvious why the Tigers went after them. If you look at a hitter and you see that he's got some plate discipline that's reflected in a walk rate, you think, okay, that's why they got this guy. For pitchers, usually it's okay, it's a strike thrower. Sometimes you'll see them pick up a pitcher this past offseason that maybe had command issues. But just remember, they're targeting guys that they know that they can help with the coaches that they have. If there's no obvious skill set or at least some, let's say, issues throwing strikes. And I'm not saying that Hannafy is one of them, but that's because the Tigers feel like, okay, this is a guy we can bring in, and we can, with the technology that we have and the guys we know about biomechanics, how the body moves, we can make this guy better. 1-2, swinging a pop-up foul on a play.
I think that every team has that feeling now. With all the, you actually think of all the coaches the teams have now. And the analytics department is huge.
Tigers hired a kinesiology professor from the University of Iowa.
Not bad, because I remember Mike Marshall, Michigan State, great reliever.
Incredible.
Yes.
We talk about him all the time, but
we should.
We should, because there's honestly, Jim, since that era, and he was 70s and the 80s, there's never been anybody quite like him.
No, he was
those innings out of the bullpen.
You know, he and I were kind of close friends, but he had different theories, and they were terrific.
Swinging a foul out of play.
I mean, for me as a hitter, he had where we used a broomstick handle and a little golf ball, a little plastic golf ball, and you put you down on one knee and use these drills.
That was a Mike Marshall drill.
It was a Mike Marshall drill.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mike was something. He was different.
I mean, But you talk about being ahead of his time in terms of the kinesiology. And
no question about it.
He had different ideas. He could be prickly.
Well, a lot of people took him the wrong way.
Yeah, fly drive to first. Right to the glove of Feliciano, makes the catch. That was a rocket off the bat of Newstrom. And it's the third out here in the seventh inning stretch time in Lakeland, Florida. 9-5 Baltimore Orioles in exhibition baseball on a beautiful day in Lakeland. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
Hi, Matt Garco here with Bill Brown Ford in Livonia. We are so excited to share the news that Bill Brown Ford was recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in America for the second year in a row. We couldn't have done it without our incredible team and our amazing customers. Being #1 means so much more than just selling cars. It means doing business the right way is still the best way. Bill Brown Ford in Livonia, proud to be the #1 Ford dealer in America.
#1 Ford dealer is based on Ford's new total retail sales report for 2022.
Not many people are prepared for the journey that you must embrace.
Hearing the diagnosis is hard.
You must understand that it is not over, and you are not done yet.
We help you find a path forward, filled with new perspective, unknown strength, and unexpected opportunities.
Cancer is just the beginning.
That's the belief we share to give you your best chance. Kermanis, part of McLaren Healthcare.
Unlike baseball players, pests have no off-season. There's always some type of critter that's ready to invade your home or business. Since pests play a 12-month season, Rose Pest Solutions is always there to provide opposition. Rose technicians are fully equipped to safeguard your property against pests of all varieties. And Rose adheres to all of today's safety standards. Got a pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call the pros at Rose at 800-966-ROSE or go to rosepestsolutions.com.
The stadium lighting for Tigers home games has been supplied by Musco, the official lighting partner of the Detroit Tigers at Comerica Park. Musco, we make it happen.
In honor of the Orioles.
Yeah, that's how rude.
A little John Denver played at Camden Yards. I think it's usually, is it in the 7th inning stretch? I think it is in the 7th inning stretch.
Probably, yeah.
Thank God I'm a country boy. He's been a staple in Baltimore, going back to the days at Memorial Stadium. I think just after you might have retired, but they brought it in a long time ago.
That's right.
Jonathan Davis at the plate, facing the new pitcher, the lefty, Kate Povich. 1-0 pitch misses inside, 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Jonathan Davis, Brendan Davis, both in the lineup at the moment. The 2-0 swinging a foul. Jonathan Davis just took a rip. So he's played part of 5 seasons in the major leagues. He has not been able to translate some of the success he has had in the minor leagues to the major leagues. He's hit just 180 in the major leagues. Has the ability to draw a walk to get on base. Minor leagues has shown a little bit of power, breaking ball, strike. But speed is his asset, and even at 31, turning 31 in May, Jonathan Davis still has those wheels and can definitely be a help. Just somebody to kind of keep an eye on in the spring. Even if they don't make the opening day roster, Jim, we've certainly seen it in past years, to be ready at Toledo in case there is the need.
Oh yeah, a lot of movement.
There's going to be great value in that Toledo roster this year, swinging a tap foul on the ground behind home plate. Whoever doesn't make the opening day roster, we're going to look at that Toledo roster and say, there's potential real help down there at Toledo, either prospects on their way up or veterans like this who are there in the pinch. Line drive to center field, that's a base hit for Jonathan Davis. Peterson to keep an eye on him. Over at first. He stolen 130 bases in the minor leagues, while being caught 40 times, parts of 9 minor league seasons. Lefty on the mound. But the good base stealers, sometimes you can read that move of a lefty to make them easy to run on. See if Davis is so inclined. Again, AJ, I don't think wants guys running a whole lot early in spring training in terms of stealing bases. pass, edges off. Overage delivers from a soft ground ball to second, should be 2. The backhand flip to short, toss over to first, and that is a really nicely turned 4-6-3 double play. Crowd didn't like it. It was bang bang at first, but I think he got him.
It was a heck of a double play because the shortstop had a long way to come. He was playing at a deep position at short, a long way to come to get the bag and kind of throw off balance and go to the umpire first. They got him at first too.
2 outs. It brings up Julio Rodriguez. He takes a strike on the outside corner. This is Julio E. Rodriguez. Not to be confused with another Julio Rodriguez out in Seattle. Well, it's kind of fun to say, hey, you know, the Tigers have Julio Rodriguez on the roster this year.
I'll tell you, that Seattle club is going to be good this year again.
I think well, there's only one direction that team's heading.
Right.
Up and away. First at bat of the day for Rodriguez. Double A last year in 68 games, hit .250, a little bit of power. Rodriguez takes a pitch low and in, and it's now 3-1. Another guy who has shown the ability to work an at-bat, draw a walk to get on base. He's just 25 years old. We've seen him at first base the last couple of days. 2-2, swing and a miss. You get breaking ball away.
Boy, heck of a pitch.
And Rodriguez strikes out. Tigers get a single, but
for Leslie and Ricky Moore.
at the plate. First pitch in 93.
8353 Lagoon.
Start for the Tigers today. Pretty strong, driving the gap in right center field, and then will get up the gap.
Sure.
And off the top of the fence, delivered by Brendan Davis, who get it into second base. He's our creator with a sharp line drive double. Doesn't matter who's in that number 9 spot. They're hitting the ball today. It doesn't matter who's in the right of the back. They're coming in over the tag.
Thank you. Good?
Good. That light.
Damn it.
We should have went around that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Should make you walk. You want to walk?
I'd die if I walk.
Oh, that would be dangerous, that's for sure. We're going.